Seth, Bianca, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, even though I was already told, Kalon Cox.
You did it.
Kalon, yep, you did it.
All right, I did it. We are talking about Sketch that premieres next week, August 6th, in theaters. It premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival last year. I am milking this for all it's worth because I am telling all my friends that for your birthday present to me, go see this movie because it premieres the day before my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Nice. Happy birthday.
Yes. So I am basically guilting them into watching this film. Because
we did
really
this for
good.
you, man. We did all of this for you. So soak it in.
I felt like you actually picked this date just for me. So that's another reason why I wanted to talk to all of you. So thank you for that. But I also have to shout out that the poster that you decided to post on X promoting this film, where you mentioned Sketch, but it's a picture of the theatrical poster for Dave with Kevin Kline and Sigourney Weaver, which has the image of the monster Dave in the background of the poster.
It's an inside joke that's so inside it folds in on itself and creates a black hole, essentially. Yeah.
I came across that and it was absolutely perfect. One, I was a fan of that original.
Yeah, Dave rules. I love that movie. It's so good.
But just to see you combine both facets of it with that movie plus this movie, pure genius. Was that your idea? Was that somebody else that came up with the, you should do this?
It was, my buddy Dan Sturm and I, who's the visual effects supervisor on the film, I think he and I were talking and we came up with it and made it. It's just such a dumb joke. But having a monster in this movie named Dave, I've always thought it was I've always found, there's a joke in Men in Black where Tommy Lee Jones is giving a tour and he says, "Meet the twins, Mugiga and Bob." And I've always just loved the idea. I love giving, monsters, like a series of monsters, complex names, and then one weird, like just banal human name. And my daughter had named a bunch of stuffed animals different things, and then one lemur, just Dave. And I was like, well, I'm taking that.
That's actually 100% accurate. It's literally a thing. I don't know why it is, though, but it makes total sense. And Kalon you have some incredible one-liners in this film. I mean, I swear, I think every time that you're on screen, I can't help but laugh. You're absolutely hilarious in this. How were you able to keep a straight face through most of the lines that you had to say? Was it difficult?
I
don't think you did, actually. I think.
There were so many takes that we just had to trash because I would go like in that one line at the end by being a huge, and then I would laugh right before being a huge beehole. See, it's just so easy.
Yeah.
Make 'em laugh.
I would be laughing. There was a line in the movie where I had realized on the day that we hadn't set up a flamethrower that happens in the movie.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I realized we had I had forgotten, we had missed it in some scene where you were supposed to set it up and you didn't. So I asked you just to throw it at the end of a line. I was like, when we shoot this, at the end say, "Oh, and by the way, I have a flamethrower," or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
And then I forgot I told you that.
Before I got to use my flamethrower.
And then when we rolled that first take and you said it, I busted out laughing and ruined the take. Like I couldn't help it. It's the audible in the takes. It's just the director just blew the take by laughing.
That's awesome. And Bianca, the one scene in particular that I felt was the most funniest was just they all had their gear on, and the first thing that you said is, "I have to go to the bathroom." And then here comes Kalon's part. It's like, oh, great, now I have to go to the bathroom. I just think it just was absolutely fun. It was incredible. For you, Bianca, what was for the monsters that were in this movie, what was your favorite monster that was created?
Dave.
Was it Dave?
Yeah. I mean, he's just a giant blue, like, fluffy teddy bear almost that goes around and kills people.
The murderous teddy bear, we say here. The murderous teddy bear.
Murderous teddy bear.
Murderous teddy bear.
Murderous teddy bear.
MTV.
Okay. Interesting. This was, from my understanding, was filmed in Tennessee.
Yep, in Nashville.
Yes.
In August.
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that in order to do the filming? Were there any hiccups? Were there any issues during that? Because I know it can be a bit of a during that time.
It was so physically comfortable, let me tell you. We were never hot. We were never sweating through our clothes. We were never in the woods covered in ticks. We were never on a child's school bus where weirdly that doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
I mean, how were you guys? I know how miserable I was. How were you guys?
Here's a really funny instance that we had once when we were filming that scene by the log, where I talk about the flamethrower and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There were these weird little wood bees things.
I kind of remember.
What were
that.
those called?
Carpenter
Oh, those were just
Carpenter
wasps.
bees.
I think they were wasps.
Yeah, I think they were wasps.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we were all fine. Nobody got stung. Nobody got stung at least. It was
Okay, good.
annoying.
Yeah. A lot of wildlife just
Yeah.
around at all times. Because
Yeah,
so
once
much
I
of the
got
movie happens
tackled by
in
a
the woods.
bear.
But you know, the thing about Nashville, it's my hometown. I've been making short films and commercials there for years, and so much of the crews that have worked with me on those shorts worked on this feature and made it just such a seamless transition for me from shorts to features. And Nashville is it's a really wonderful town for filmmaking and for. I just hope more and more films come to Nashville.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. It's beautiful.
Just
And
not in August.
Yeah, it's not.
Just not in August.
Yeah.
And the final question I got to ask is the chemistry with Tony Hale and Darcy. What was it like working with both of those in this film?
Yeah, you had the most scenes with Tony for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was actually pretty chill. I mean, Tony's an amazing actor, and I feel like he's really easy to play off of.
Yeah.
And he's actually really good at being the straight man because he gives like a really good base. But then, he's also funny because he's Tony Hale.
You're so right, because he's always so big, like in Veep and Arrested, and this one he is the straight man. I had not thought about it that way.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And that was one of my things, is that it was a complete different contrast to seeing him being a straight man to where he can actually be funny without having to say a word in Veep. And of course, Arrested Development. So I just think it just worked well in this film, and hopefully everybody gets to see this too, because it's going to be so relatable to families, especially families with children. So please go and watch this, not just because it's on the day before my birthday, but it's really got a lot of heart. Check your local listings and theaters. We'll have it on our website. August 6th is when Sketch premieres. You guys, thank you so much for.
But mainly do it for the birthday. That's why.
Mainly do it for the
Do it
birthday.
for the birthday.
Yeah.
Mainly do it for the birthday.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes.
Appreciate it.